Sophie Blumberg, and I'm the dramaturg for Objects in the Mirror. West Africa has one of the most complicated refugee situations in the world, and it all started in Liberia. Originally founded as a resettling ground for freed American slaves, Liberia gained its independence in 1847. These resettled slaves were known as American Liberians. However, mounting inequalities between American Liberians and indigenous populations escalated, which led, in turn, to increased hostilities between the two groups. By 2003, over 14 years of warfare and pervasive human rights abuses against civilian populations throughout the region cost up to 250,000 lives and left at least 1.5 million uprooted as refugees. A refugee is legally defined as an individual who is outside his or her country of nationality or habitual residence who is unable or unwilling to return due to a well-founded fear of persecution based on his or her race, religion, nationality, political opinion, or membership in a particular social group. The majority of these displaced persons ended up in refugee camps throughout Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Côte d'Ivoire. These 4 countries are among the 20 poorest in the world. During this conflict in particular, Guinea served as the primary asylum country for West Africa's refugees. A camp is divided into zones, groups, and sections. A United Nations compound usually stands at the entrance to the camp. Group numbers start at the compound and increase as one heads further away. Each of the zones functions as its own neighborhood, featuring a primary school, medical clinic, open-air market, and several food distribution centers. At least one water tap is available in every group, depending on the size of the population. According to Sphere guidelines, each person in the camp should have access to 15 liters of water a day. Water shortages, measles, malaria, cholera, and other diarrheal diseases plagued Liberia's displaced persons. In refugee camps, people often have to survive on 1 meal a day. In one camp in Sudan, for example, refugees are primarily issued white corn, lentils, and beans. Food distribution takes place twice a month, on the first day of the month and then 2 weeks later. On a food distribution day, one person will receive 6.5 pounds of grain, a mug full of lentils or beans, and half a mug of oil. These camps, though often possessing only the bare necessities for survival, are also a testament to human resilience, the importance of communities, and the impact of self-sufficiency. Some camps offer educational resources from adult literacy courses to advanced computer literacy and skilled training. There are vegetable gardens, hairdressers, clothing vendors, and so much more. People begin to pick up the pieces of their lives there while they wait. All of this is temporary. Objects in the Mirror is based on the true story of Sherick Yarkpai, a Liberian refugee who was resettled in Adelaide, Australia in 2005. Shedrick, who is originally from the capital of Liberia, spent 3 years in refugee camps in Côte d'Ivoire and Guinea during the Second Liberian War. Objects in the Mirror is a story of family, trust, and what makes us fully ourselves. Come see Objects in the Mirror at New Stages. For more information, log on to goodmantheater.org/newstages.